Alrighty. Hey, Amit.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know Gobbledegook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in Gobbledegook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Alrighty. Oh, hey, we're finally going down here.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio.
Mind's eye. Oh, that's probably where we're going, actually. That's not my wand. There she is. What's up, buddy?
A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Alright, let's go, buddy. Just you and me, Amit. None of the others. I strangely doubt this is the first time you've had action.
I'm quite good at sneaking about.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
Take your head out of the books and come outside every so often, buddy.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
You on? Yeah, you made it.
I still can't. Goblin mine.
Revelio.
Hey.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
I mean, don't make me regret bringing you. You're gonna bookworm this shit the whole time.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Marathon to Afraid to fight. How nice. Cannot not. I would. That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'm sure it was.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio.
Oh.
Being watched by a door.
Boink.
Confringo. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but Europe put those books down.
Accio.
There we go. Knew it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hey.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something.
Revelio.
Take it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
You can have a quest line on me because I swear it's pretty late in the game for you to have one pop up now. Then again, Natty hasn't really had much of a quest line. Oh shit.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
I walked into it by accident.
The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
There we go.
Revelio.
Nothing else? No? Okay.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
I mean, I'm not trying to
We
be a
can't
dick,
return
but
to
I
your
feel like I
dock
could have
empty-headed.
gathered that myself.
Revelio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just eyeball it. Say 7.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
That's helpful, at least. Point.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Revelio.
It's the 3 of you.
An intruder!
Well, shit. Nice one.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close.
Now you got it, buddy.
It'll much worse.
Yeah.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
You're doing great, buddy. There it goes.
Revelio.
You'd like those. Cool.
Revelio.
Nasty
Lumos.
stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Joink.
If only I could get my hands on Bane or that student.
Revelio.
It's sneaking about. You'll see.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Eggs and lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Alright, well.
What's that? Who's there?
Come down.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio.
Anything of note? Which would appear not.
Yes, of course.
Point.
Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Probably a good idea. Oh wait, I had this already. Oh wait, I already have one of these.
Revelio. Accio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Zombie, at least you're not being a goblin racist like Sebastian. Not all goblins on me. Just like a significant chunk of them in the game at the moment.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
He was just upstairs doing his homework, and then I rolled up and was like, hey, you wanna go fucking plunge into a deadly mine with me?
Aloha Mora.
A Ravenclaw of all people is who I dragged off. And me. If that sounded like I was saying bad things about Ravenclaw, maybe I was. Fight me. Hufflepuff's tired of being the most made fun of house. We didn't even deserve it. What did Hufflepuff do to deserve to get mocked so proficiently?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
This is where we came in, yeah.
Welcome sight indeed.
I'm just gonna assume Amit's behind me. Oh, yeah, Amit was out before I was. Christ, man.
Can we please talk about
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Deal.
Without further ado, adieu.
Later.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
They're just
If you
apparated
share
behind me.
Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Wonder who that was.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Be safe, dude.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Somehow Dowd's gonna let me do that immediately.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
I will say, one thing this game has done really well thus far is it's really pointed out the rather ugly discrimination that J.K. Rowling intentionally put into the Harry Potter series. I don't say that as like a dig of like, oh, she's a racist. I say that as like, so really, it really highlights a bit that's really skipped over in the movies. And I think even in the books it's kind of skipped. No, I think they recommend to talk about the Goblin Rebellions in the books a little bit more. But like, it's really a piece that like, the movie, oh, I did not mean to, okay. Yeah, it's definitely something that the movies just don't even bother addressing. It's like, oh yeah, the goblins are incredibly put upon by wizard kind. They're not looked down as equals. They can't carry wands. They can hardly practice magic. So much so that there were multiple rebellions
Revelio.
by them, this being one of them. Cool. Oh yeah, well, let's... It really is a good and interesting story at this point. It's not what I wanted to go to. Bat chamber. I will say, I've always had a question about these portraits of like, are these portraits essentially ghosts, or like, what's going on with them?
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Oh, in Hogwarts.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
That's a bit of a task.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Hey! Oh! The Polyjuice plot. Uh-oh. I have stuff to give Penny while I'm here.
Sometimes it
I was
seems
just
all
wondering when
roads
this
lead
next
to
broom upgrade was
Hogsmeade.
going to become a thing.
Swear to learn that statue.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Nice.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Oh my god, that is far away. Oh, she's all the way over here. Wait, can I get over there now with this?
Just because you know who.
Nice. It does feel a little faster.